Welcome to Let's Play Dread Trials. As the Elise is like stressing. And so the pirate gives you 600 and you get a new costume. And I'm gonna go get the other pirate. I believe is bring back. Okay, submit. About. So instead of heading to Rune Knights Guilds to beat Rosanna, I'm going to instead, just go to the desert area, which is this area I previewed earlier. The Sandy Wastes. Oh. Yeah, we got burned. Yeah, let's eat rock. And yes, there are dungeons. I'm actually going to head to the one that's closest to Stefania. Got lever boots. I think that's still soft log. And we also see the Rune Knights, and I think some bandits, I'm guessing, also impaled, just like sometimes that you might see in Internal Dread. Yeah, so that probably indicates that the monsters, yeah, they do kill the humans. Sandswept Catacombs. Ooh. And we see a burning face. Yeah, I believe that's a death animation. Oh, we can untie. Yeah, let's go ahead and kill that zombie. Oh, yeah, and that zombie spews out gas. So I guess some later zombie variants can do that. And we unchained every night. Oh yeah. If you remember in Eternal Dread, the zombies would sometimes, like, they spew out the gas. And we get Shattering Rune. Which I believe that lets your attack, it's like defense down. Alright, so we get up in photo mode. You can see that's the ceiling. But look down here. There's a visual glitch, but yeah. Look down here, yeah, there's the stairs. Now I'm guessing that this is probably one of the few locations in the game I think that you can take fall damage. Which is indicative of that blood. Oh, the skeleton. Ow. Oh, my eyes. Okay, a level 2 flame staff, which gives us 2 armor, 2 magic armor, and 10 earth attack. Fine, I died. Was not paying attention. Attention. Alright. Well, at least we did not lose as much progress. But yeah, I am playing on normal, and yeah, the enemies can still, yeah, damage you. And like I shown earlier, yeah, you can take fall damage. I believe, like, there's only 2 locations in the game. I think that is applicable here. Because I believe one of them, I think, is, I think very late in the game where this can happen. I think there's, like, yeah, only, like, 2, like, only some locations. Oh, we get an air thunder staff. Yeah, and it has plant resist, holy resist, and magic armor. I think the plant is maybe the poison attack, I'm guessing. Dang! No, don't. Heal? Oh, that's a champion. That is a champion. And that champion seems enhanced. Oh, that feels good. Oh no, got frozen. Let me see if we can grab this. And that's a leech rune. Oh yeah. That is a really useful rune. So let's put that in eruption. Oh, leech rune. That drains empty from enemies. Okay, we got champion. Maybe we could speed that up if we put fire on that. Okay. Let's wait for that unfolding. I think I'll show you. On Thundering Slam, I'm gonna place Leech on here and just see what happens to our MP. Yeah, we get 11. Yeah, just like the other rune. It is pretty effective. Now I have a cooldown. Let's replace Silence with this and see how effective this is. Yeah, we recover MP. Okay, did we kill the champion? I think we killed the champion. All right. I'm guessing that this is the upstairs. Yeah, if I open photo mode, yeah, I can look up here. Oh yeah, that's the photo mode. Oh, yep. A remedy. Yeah, that's a shade. Yeah, I don't think we do have water. Ah, yeah, there's our signal. Oh, chest over there. Don't mind if I do. A level 2 assault dagger. At 5. Yeah, we don't have an exit on this dungeon, so we'll have to use the warp spool. And I'm gonna go ahead and buy the. Oh, we get iron. I think what iron does is it reduces your defense, and we get volley room. Now, of course, what this does is it actually increases it, so it's like 1.1. Well, only ever so slightly. I think it's only compatible with certain attacks. The Secret Bolt, I believe. This was the Blasting Bolt. However, we do have Arcane Barrage that kind of gives us that. And of course, it is not compatible with this. Now, this Arcane Barrage, you can like shoot and lock on there. Oh, it did not lock on the bat. Okay, let's... Okay, so let's go get a water sack then, because that would be useful. Maybe the holy sack as well. So I'm gonna go purchase the Tide Rune and Sacred Rune. Because that is gonna be a lot of use. So, yeah. So Sacred Rune changes the light and makes the element holy, which inflicts blindness. And that makes your attack does water. Alright, so next dungeon. Ooh, there's a segment. And of course, some enemies are going to confront us. And water is pretty effective. Divine Signet that I believe is the Holy Signet. Increases holy attack and resistance and reduces damage slightly by 23, and Iron reduces damage by 5. Yeah. Although I think in my experience, I don't think the Iron Signet is a bit effective as you would think. Oh. Yeah, because even with that damage reduction... Okay. Tie that bandit up. We're at level 28. And let's untie that Rune Knight. And I believe this one is Burning a Rune. I believe what that rune does is gives the attack ability to inflict burn. Yeah, chance to inflict burn. Not as effective as the poison. Oh, look. We got the Sandy Wastes. And I think this is a hard log. Excuse me. Yep, hard log. That's a basilisk. Which in this game, they are snakes. And I believe the basilisk is also, needed for an armor. Okay, we got our first petrification. Yeah. So you saw that it did get petrified. Yeah. That just like the frozen fast, it also it also immobilizes you. I think we got their set of heavy boots. Like HP and AC regen, but we get water and frozen resist. Although since we're no longer in Riveria, and the frozen resist is not, again, probably usual at that stage of the game, because no enemies in this area. I mean, yeah, do ice damage. So we have an error. Procedural generated dungeon. I think I actually missed this in my first playthrough. And look, we got skeletons. Yeah. Thunderbolt. Oh, we got the boss. Wow, boss fight right away. But we need to find a switch. scorpion. And that does a scorpion tail. A bug's leg. Yeah, they drop the bug's leg. A thunderstaff. And let's see what the steel sword has. I think usually the lower tier weapons, they don't give you as much enchantments, but however, so I have stun resist 25, science resist 25, and 5 critical. Yeah, it stunned me. I don't think that. Oh, it moves me back. Yeah, I don't believe you can untie anyone in the dungeon. Or at least a procedural generated dungeon. We have skeletons. Yeah, they don't look like... Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I picked up. We're missing a ring and an ambulance. And I believe that, I think like this one would have a switch. Yeah, I don't think that there is any way for Elise to petrify enemies. I believe you can freeze enemies. Like if you have, like an ice, like for example, this frost rune. But I don't believe, yeah, you can petrify enemies. I think petrify is, or stone is exclusive to enemies. And there's the switch. Oh yeah, music is different. That beer potion. Yeah, because that music is also, I believe, used in the Black Market, which we will be heading to. Alright, I found the... Alright. So that goes is to... Yeah, First Crusher. Yeah, that's an internal threat attack. And Shadow Lord. Yeah, I guess apparently... I guess apparently we're gonna pair Eruption. Get... See it. Alright, so let's go ahead and bear this bleach and yeah, I guess I should probably go get stronger skills. Alright. Finally defeated. Get the heavy gloves. Steel sword. The mighty potion. Flame Stagnant. I believe what that does is increases fire attack and resistance by 25, attack by 10. Increases your attack by 10. Alright, so let's go to the upper. Alright, so let's go to the upper half. Oh yeah, sometimes that lock on it will make a live. Alright. See, there is a dungeon entrance. Tied up. Probably that, okay, let's go grab this. Ah, fine, you're getting the... Yeah, that was the hook skill. Someone just used a grappling hook. I think that's what the attack is called. Oh, vampire ring. Oh boy, yeah, this is the most game. I think I'm actually gonna go purchase Darkstorm. I think Darkstorm, what it does is it fires it, but it can also be it, and most powerful skill of it all is Cyclone. Yeah, which we will probably use heavily on the upper procedural dungeon. I'm gonna gather the resources. Okay, let's go. We get the conversation rune. Now this rune is pretty. This rune is pretty useful. So like normally, yeah, the skill, which would cost 36, is now 25. And let's go ahead and wait. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the waypoint. The Gorgon's Mall. We see petrified girls. Some of them tied up. Oh yeah, giant spider. Oh yeah, Eli's got webbed. Oh yeah, sometimes if Elise touches this, yeah, she could be webbed. Okay, there is no map, but I do know where we're at. And that's the Gorgon Mall. Gorgon scale. So let's go right. Oh yeah. Open it. Okay, depth rune. Okay. They have depth rune, which reduces the skill cooldown MP cost by 10%. So, like, if it's both, yeah, especially when we only have like 2 runes. So, like that. It's 4 by 5, but not as much. Maybe, like, I think perhaps Dark Swarm. Okay, that's Stone Curse. Try not to. Yeah, try not to die. And yeah, the orcs, I believe, they can tie you up. Yeah. See, that's the post over there. And yeah, you could be tied up to that post. Oh yeah, just like, okay. I don't know if I have shown that, but yeah. And the spiders have different sounds. Yeah, sometimes the spiders, they will just shoot web at ya. Yeah, like in this example. Alright. So I'm thinking that this might... Okay, I'm thinking this might be the other side. Huh. Or no. I guess that's probably where the enemies will tie you. Okay. Ah, open chest. Wait, that might be the... Oh, that's where I was at. Okay, let's go ahead and check if... Yeah, I believe they Gorgons can petrify you, just like they actually can do in Greek mythology. Now, Swift Crash. It reduces the cooldown by 20. I get petrified mid-strike. Ooh, let me glow. Alright, I think we already found... Alright, so let's get out of here. I think there might be probably an entrance. Okay, once. Yeah, I think. Okay, I believe that's the right way, but I'm just double checking. Oh, don't walk in the web, Elise. Can't believe I survived that. Okay, we got everything. Oh yeah, it's nighttime. Let's see if we can... Nope. Oh, they noticed us. Now let's travel the location again. And apparently the music restarts. Oh, is there a red board? Orc Raider. And the Orc Raider also tried to do a strike. Oh, that woman's dead. Ooh, hey, yeah, that's a good idea. Hey, let's kite. Let's go and fight. Or not. Sometimes they don't want to end fights. Then... Oh! I know. They committed a war crime. Probably because, like, I probably killed the people that surrendered. Okay, I'm not a war crime expert, but... Alright. Okay, so yeah. Alright, so this is Ronsas, which is the town that, yeah, that is involved in the story here. It looks like there's an entrance, but there's no green line. Yeah, we cannot go here because if we try to enter, yeah, we'll die. Not kidding. Yeah, it'll be obvious, like, yeah, once we talk to Rosanna and learn, you know, why we'll die when we try to enter Ronsas. Oh, that's Flame Barrage. Yeah, also a skill in Eternal Dread Free. But not available to the player. Because, you know, because Arcane Barrage. Alright, so we're gonna do the, High Eifer. Don't think I've shown yet, but High Eifer restores 300 instead of 150, so it's like double. High Potion recovers 2,000 HP, rather than 500. Yeah, because that does say it's a game. And let's go. Oh. Okay, we have another procedural dungeon. This dungeon, of course, is special. Yeah, because you see that lava. Now, unlike, of course, in Eternal, Dread Free, yeah, lava does not kill alives. Thank goodness. Oh yeah, this dungeon does have a gimmick. Alright, we found the boss, but yeah, again, we need to find the switch. And it looks like that. I think we might be able to head over there. Okay. Yeah, we might be able to head over. Yeah. Oh no, we got paralyzed. Yeah. And yeah, the save spots there can also make allies a sitting duck. Because it can give allies, like, you know, oh, she got stunned. Because they can give allies, like, a little room to avoid enemies' attacks. Oh yeah, they can roar. Seven. Yeah, I think it would be a good idea to maybe like move Eruption to Maybe put like cyclone here. And then perhaps we're gonna, yeah, have that here. Oh. See the lava's rising. Yeah, remember, lava's rising. Get the high ground. Yeah, that's one of the quotes that I believe Lilith would say in Borderlands 2 when you're fighting during the final boss fight. And the cyclone. Yeah, that is a pretty powerful skill. Unfortunately, it does, however, have a really high cooldown. And it does also have a pretty expensive. It does also have a pretty expensive input cost. And yeah, we got found the switch. Now we need to confront the boss. Yeah, Cyclone is a pretty powerful skill. Yeah, let's wait for the cooldown to expire. And I'm gonna heal. Okay, that's a fire enemy, so what I'm gonna do is place ice on that. And that's a Chaos Knight. And yeah, just like oh no, that is not. Oh, eruption. eagle ring. And we also get a steel sword. Yeah, so we get actually evasion and attack speed. Yeah, we'll have the ring on there. We got antidote, heavy armor. I believe we can get tier 3 armor, so sanctuary segment. Which, when you block an attack, you recover HP relative to the attack block. Yeah, so this would let you recover HP in here. Although, most of the time I never use the block mechanic. Because I usually just dodge attacks. But yeah. Block is basically when you right click, I believe right before an enemy attacks you. But I usually prefer to just dodge. Okay, yeah. This is a late game area. And yeah, you visit this area, of course, really late in the game. And you can also, yeah, pretty much tell by the enemy's levels. However, there is a secret. Like, see? That's the 18th location. And there's an interesting thing. They use BP as currency. So we can get the magic jewels, crimson hoof, dark pepper, mystic horn, the gems, the logs, which I believe this is where you can get this if you don't have access to that, yeah, in-game location. So you could, maybe, yeah, get this. And Shadow Steel, which is also something that's going to be on the next tier of armor. And Ocarina, I believe, is the end-game. So, Elixir restores 3,000 HP and MP. And that is like a full restore. I believe it's like exactly 100,000. But it cures every status element. Maybe except for like those that, yeah, block you from moving. Now, while I'm at the crafting it, I'm gonna go craft every item. There we go. Now, this, I think, elf here, if you get 99 BP, you could perform the rite to harbor 3 runes. And this is where you could buy runes. So, like, blood rune gives bleeding. And these are, the tier 3 ones are, like, upgraded. Piercing, I believe, pierces targets. Explosive gives explosions. Myrid increases projectiles but reduces damage. That's like the same thing. And that changes to nearby enemies on impact. Layering increases skill duration. That increases critical hit rate and damage. Critical hit damage. And Vampire Rune Free, which is lets you leech health from enemies. And that reduces skill MP cost. Cooldown. So you can get multiple copies of this. And that gives a skill to inflict a random status element. And I believe the rest of these are minions. Alright, so this area here. The slave keeps ranting about being from another world. Utter nonsense, right? Haha. That slave, huh? I don't think, although we can see the eye color, but yeah, that looks like Kasara. We buy slaves for at a good price. If we need coins, we'll take one off your hands. So yeah, this is, I believe, like the slave market. Ooh, welcome. We got fine works. We got the coin. And yeah, these are the Eternal Dread items. I think that's Naka. We get elf ears, blindfold, which I believe was an equipment. We get blindfold and big cap. Sport cap, which I believe was from Eternal War. Lunar dresses, Null Knight. And these armors. Which, yeah, if you played, which if you play Eternal Dread, those are the outfits that the main characters wear. And there's a signet over here with a regular shop. Oh, region signet. Oh, I will want to equip that. Life, mana. So, I'm going to replace this. Now that one makes a significant difference. So like now we have 5 and 2 mana region. And this is just a regular shop. And we're gonna talk to this we're gonna talk to like, yeah, this one that has Kasara's hairstyle. Yeah, that captive is Kasara. Kasara, I believe, is the main character from Eternal Dread 3. Welcome to the King Talon Arena. Entry is 1000 Z. We depart type state. Who is King Talon? A century ago, King Talon of Ronsas founded this tournament to find Ottoman warrior putting slaves and prisoners against each other. He was also the founder of the Assassin's Guild. Ronsas is a location that we have not visited yet, and the Assassin's Guild. Yeah, that name is going to be a bit interesting way later in the story. Yeah, there is the Assassin's Guild hideout, which is in the area that we were previously at. Yeah, I think it's called the Scorching Hills, and yeah, that name is also the Eternal Dread 3 name, but with a different name. Assassin's Guild. The King Talon Arena is an underground tournament where participants must fight against 10 waves of opponents. Each wave is limited to 180 seconds, and items cannot be used. The faster you clear a wave, the more stars you earn. At the end of the tournament, you will receive BP based on the number of stars you collect. There are several difficulty tiers: bronze, silver, gold, and the special infinity tier. In the infinity tier, you must fight continuously until you are defeated or choose to give up. Okay, since we do have 1000 C, I'll show you. We might not be able to probably do the arena at our current level, because I believe you're probably meant to do this when you're at late game level, but I think we'll be able. But yeah, if you do successfully clear 10 waves without dying, then if you clear 10 waves without dying, then yeah, it will be a lot easier once we have powerful skills. I'm gonna replace Cyclone with that. Alright. Oh yeah, it interrupted. Yeah, we are a level disadvantage. Now, let me see if I can do, Oh yeah, just like that, let's play. Infernal Trick, we died to a prisoner. And we got BB-12. Yeah, so we can win all 12 Dying Troop Audible battles, yeah. Also, the game, yeah, does actually say when you enter an arena. Which I am guessing that this is probably to prevent, like, you know, people from save scumming. Oh, look. There's also areas we can have prisoners in. Alright, so I'm gonna go find a pirate, because since we know that... I'm gonna go to the Riveria Beach, because the pirate is located right close to this waypoint. And I can see the pirates, like, slow from the So yeah, some enemies... So yeah, I believe, like, locations in the game do have a maximum level. Alright, I believe on the Steam... I believe on the thread in the Steam forums that if you use the affection mechanic, which I believe if you chain this one, like I'll show you. So you see that heart thing? Yeah. You can do an affection there. And I believe there is an achievement for that. Ah, 1683Z. Alright. So yeah, maybe in next video I'll probably continue the story, but off screen I will probably try to grind up money and upgrade our sword, and I think I'll be able to show it. So we have our weapon. I think I'll be able to show it. So we're gonna refine the weapon. So right now we iron, and we need soft log and steel. We can make steel. Alright, we got +5 level swords, so you can see our sword now has a +5. But yeah, that's how the refine system works. You basically have to use like materials there, but then you have to use like certain it to it. And I think like getting like a little free sword would help if you can. But yeah, off screen I will yeah, like refine my equipment and yeah, try and grind BP so I can get the free runes. That's gonna be really useful. Even if that's gonna be hard. So next time we will speak to Ronsas and continue the story.